to apologize. I know that last time when I hired you, I kind of crashed out there. I'm sorry. I'm really just a passionate, complex, imperfect person. I wanted to know if we could meet up. I have a new job for you, and it pays very well. I'm almost 40, and I get on my 2 knees every night and pray to a Lord I'm unsure exists. And I'm not even Christian. But I still do it. I really can use your assistance. If you're interested, let me know. We can meet in front of my apartment complex.
Hello?
You got your payment?
Yeah.
Good. Thank you for doing this, Alex. I know the last time things didn't really end that well. Do you see that person behind you? A little bit down the way? Was there somebody there?
Yeah.
I knew this would happen. Management here has been really harassing me and my guests as of late. You know, maybe you shouldn't come in the front, maybe you should go around the back. Okay, listen to me. I'm gonna direct you where to look. So just move your camera as I tell you, okay? To the right. A little more. A little more. Too far. Go to the left. There. Do you see that gate?
Yeah.
Do you see the gate opening?
Yes.
Good. Go through the gate. And then all the way down to the back. Take a right at the trash cans. And I'll meet you there.
Extracted. He extracted my teeth.
What are you looking at? What were you looking at? Was there a woman standing right here?
Yeah.
Dang it! You know, that really pisses me off. I can't get a moment's peace around here. Just... Was there something wrong with her face? Like, was she covering it up?
Yeah, she had surgical mask.
You know, Alex, you have kind of a weird voice. It's interesting, really. But that's besides the point. Was she spouting off a bunch of nonsense? Like saying bad things about me?
No. I don't think so.
But she wanted to, didn't she? Yeah, it's fair enough. You don't know her like I do. Her and those gossiping bitches at the front desk always spreading rumors about me. Makes me want to do some violent things. Makes me want to do some bloody things. But never mind. Let's go to my unit now. I'm literally just thinking out loud. Spoken Dr. Chicken Scratch, you know?
Ferris.
Shit, that's one of those bitches from the front desk. Hey.
Good evening.
Good evening, Mrs. Olson.
How are things in Unit 40?
Things are how they've always been. And that's okay.
That's good to hear.
Yes, it is. Tell me, how's your mouth doing? Is it healing up all right?
It's okay. It's been better, of course. You did such a great job operating on me. I just wanted to thank you for taking the pain away at least.
I'm happy to be of service to you. I love my job and you are always welcome.
That's nice.
Yes, it is.
Ferris,
Yes.
in general, I've been good too. In case you're wondering, you didn't ask me how I'm doing. You asked how my mouth was, so I'm taking the time to tell you that I'm also doing good.
That's good, Mrs. Olson. That's good.
Yeah, I got a job at Walton's dime store. It doesn't pay as much as my previous job, but hey, what can you do, you know? Sometimes life just doesn't pan out the way you want it to.
I'm glad to hear it, Mrs. Olson. It's good that you've adopted such a positive outlook on things. All right, come on, Alex. Let's get the hell out of Dodge.
Who's that?
Nothing. It's just my cameraman.
Cameraman. You're making a movie, Ferris?
No.
Is it like the gore party video?
No.
That's good. Because it wouldn't be good, would it?
Actually, we really have to be going. He's just making a documentary about my life. It's not making anything that you think that we're making, but we really do have to be going now.
What's your name?
Alex?
Hi, Alex. It's a nice camera you got there. I wish I had a nice camera like that.
We really have to be going right now.
Is this your first time making a movie with Ferris?
Miss Olson, I don't want to be any more rude than I've already been, but this is getting a little out of hand, okay? We have to be going.
You're right. I didn't mean to pry. I've been taking my pills. Like you said, too much.
That's right. Happens to the best of us. let's get the hell out of here.
Alex,
Let's
have
just
you ever
fucking
heard
go.
of God the Mother, Alex?
Listen, Mrs. Olsen, it has been very nice seeing you. But this is just, we really have to get going. I have given you plenty of opportunities to accept our farewell. So now you're gonna have to settle with dealing with our backs.
Are you a believer, Alex?
Don't answer that.
Do you subscribe to the teachings and precepts of a God the Mother?
Just go. Crazy bitch.
Is it still?
Yeah.
Did you flip it around?
Screen.
Yeah. I don't want it shaky like last time.
Understood.
You do good work, but last time just was moving so much, it just made me feel weird. Felt like I was seasick or something. Back it up a little.
The camera.
Yeah. Is everything okay?
Yeah.
Great. You're probably wondering about that woman outside, aren't you? Well, that's Mrs. Olsen. She used to work the front desk here. She was also a patient of mine. She and I became very, very close. Till she started sticking her nose into my business. So I reported her to the Better Business Bureau and got her fired. And now she's been harassing me and my guests ever since. She's accused me of doing something terrible. She's telling the management of this apartment complex that I have been hosting gore parties. She says she has evidence, which of course is a complete lie. I would never, ever do such a thing as host a gore party. But she's specifically talking about a videotape that I own. Alex, do you know what a gore party is? It's hard to describe it if you've ever seen one, but if you ever attended a gore party, you would wish that you had never been born. You would wish that life itself didn't exist. You would wish that nothing existed. They are that bad. They are rotten. They show the worst that humanity has to offer. But sometimes gore parties are caught on tape and made into films, the genre of which is called gore verite. It's artsy, like cinema verite, but with gore. And these tapes are horrible. And they're only available to an exclusive group. The ones that can get their hands on them. They. Now, I am not part of they. I mean, I live in an apartment, for God's sake. But thanks to my career and my profession, I have been able to obtain the first Goreverite film ever made. The first Goreverite film ever made was called Gore Verite. 2 words. Yeah, I know, how original. And it was made by Margaret Wellington's apprentice, who is now dead. Sort of. More on that later. They say the tape is cursed, because 3 days after you watch it, Margaret Wellington's apprentice pays you a visit. You don't get a phone call. You don't get a week. Just 3 days later, she visits you. Personally, I think the tape is blessed. But more on that later as well. Before you watch Gore Verite, you write down a question. Mine's a little morbid, I know. You're supposed to write down your own, but I just want you to have a visual example. So you write down this question, and the apprentice will answer it for you. It can be whatever you want to ask, anything you need to know the answer to. Like, who's my real father? Is my wife cheating on me again? When should I play the lotto? What's the secret to the universe? You know, things like that. So you write it down, and you get an answer. Personally, I'm glad that I asked the question I did. I would rather be blessed with the answer so I can face my fears. As you watch Gore Verite, it cuts to these flashes of the apprentice, and they ask you to state your question out loud. I don't know why, you've already written it down, but I think maybe it's something to do with reflection. Really making you think about the person you were before this experience. Not many people can finish Gore Verite. Like Mrs. Olson. If she had just finished watching it, then she would know that I had nothing to do with making this. These tapes are awful. You're probably asking yourself, how bad can they really be? But they're evil. They are so horrendous that you can't even find them on the dark web. If any reputable company released these, then they'd probably have to include a waiver, just releasing them of any responsibility of lifelong trauma from watching them. I mean, I shouldn't be getting this upset over a tape. I'm a dentist, for crying out loud. We humans can really ruin each other.
on you, Alex!
I can't believe it. At the end of Goreverite, the apprentice shows up with bloody hands and holes in the palms. I think it's fine if I spoil it for you. I don't think you're gonna watch it. Because the payoff isn't in the tape. The payoff is in real life. Because after those 3 days, if you make it through the tape, the apprentice visits you, and the apprentice answers your question. I watched the tape 3 days ago, Alex. And tonight, I'm gonna receive my visit from the apprentice. That's why you're here. To record it all. Do you think we should edit in a clip of Goreverite into the documentary?
I'm reflecting on the first time I had to kill someone at a gore party. It was so fun, because I was scared. And I used a fork. With a man and his wife. Been stalking them for weeks. He was trying to get her pregnant. I don't know if he did or not, but they're both dead now anyway. I got him to drink the good water. I got him to drink it. And he enjoyed it. I managed to kill his wife first. I did her the normal way. Nail gun to the back of the head while she was in the car. Normal homicide shit. But him, I dragged him into the room and I used a fork. I must have stabbed him hundreds and hundreds of times. The human body is soft but surprisingly resilient. I had to use the fork to rip a hole out of his neck, get more of the blood flow out. I could tell he wanted to die much earlier, but I truly couldn't end it fast enough. I was crying because I felt bad for him. I poked his eyes out with the fork. Thought it would kill him. Aren't they connected to the brain or something? It didn't work. I stabbed his heart. The heart is too resilient for a dull fucking fork. By then my fork was so full, I had to rip a hole into his neck and rip the blood vessels out with my teeth. I threw up from all of his cortisol, but it only made me hungrier a little more. I had to control myself, and by then, the flow came just like he promised me it would. And it was so sweet.
That's probably already a little too much, isn't it? My dentist will be so proud. Fuck!
Even a dentist needs a dentist, Alex. You think I do my own teeth?
Good night, Alex. I'm excited to experience this. And I'm excited for you to witness it, capture it. Alex,
Yeah.
would you like to see some of my work?
Okay.
Great! In anticipation of having the most important question of my life answered, I've been reflecting on my life a lot. My upbringing, where I came from, how it shaped me into the person I am today. Believe it or not, I was bullied as a child. The other kids would flush my head in the toilet. Why are you so close to me? As I was saying, they would flush my head in the toilet, pull my underwear up over my head, give me purple nurples, sometimes just punch me in the face. And the whole class would laugh. They even tried to make me kiss a frog once. Kids can be very cruel to each other. And I think that cruelty continues to live inside us. And that's why I became a dentist. Now, I work on patients who are alive now, of course. But not always. I got my start doing the jobs that no one else wanted to do. I was working on the smiles of the dead. I was employed by funeral directors, embalmers, people like that. Families just wanted to bury their loved one with a smile, I guess. I don't know. I think you should get a separate shot. All of the people who bullied me when I was younger died by the age of 30. All of them by freak accidents. Some of them still unsolved. And every one of them hired me for their dental work. It's kind of weird, isn't it? But I was honored to be able to work inside all of their mouths. Oh. Yeah, I like this one. This is how he came to me, and that's how I like to remember him. That was after I was done with him. You know, they all had their teeth for the most part. Some of them had nicer smiles than others. But there was one who lost all of his. Eric, my first bully. I gave Eric wooden teeth. You know, like our presidents. Now, Eric was a racist. Just something he never really grew out of, I guess. He wasn't racist against me, obviously, because of my skin color. Can you please just back it up? You're getting a little too close again. I was amazed when Eric was wheeled into my workhouse. His face was completely busted. His jaw was irreparable, and his teeth were in a jar. So I didn't really know what to do. So I just wired his jaw shut. No smile for him. Apparently he'd been made to bite a curb. Racist or not, I don't think anyone deserves to go through that type of pain that he had to endure. Whoever did that to him had to have been a bully. A real bully. Rest in peace, Eric. Now, Alex, if you don't mind, I'm getting a little tired, so I was getting really excited about my upcoming visit. So, I'm so excited to have the answer to my question. Good night, Alex.
Spectating on the occupants.
Is it the apprentice? You're seeing things, Alex. What's that? Mrs. Olson?
Who is this?
Was that you? I want to know if you were inside my unit just now.
Ferris? Do you know what time it is?
Yes, I know what time it is. Let's not forget that you were following me and my cameraman around the
No,
parking
you
lot
don't.
hours
It's
ago,
part
so
of your
what's a
movie.
few more hours of not sleeping, huh?
I wasn't
But that's
in
besides the
your
point.
apartment.
Were you in my unit
But
tonight?
if I ever came to your home, it wouldn't be to hurt you.
What?
Killing you is in the end.
You'll do what to me if you come over?
Some people can't become who they're meant to be while they're still wearing their own face.
That crazy bitch is getting violent. Well, this was not the answer I was expecting tonight. So if you excuse me, I think I need to sit with this and reflect upon it for a while. But Alex, you have been paid. You're all set. You can go. Get out. But first, would you like a glass of water?
No, thank you.
Why do you never want the water that I offer you? You know, I'm beginning to think that you don't trust me. What's wrong? Huh? I always have the good water for the guests. So what are you so afraid of? Aren't you at least a little intrigued by the offer? Huh?
I'm not thirsty.
Huh. Then you can leave.
Hi, Alex. Bye, Alex.